village residents and police officers in the village. So I came up with this idea with a police commission. Police commissions aren't uncommon. I know the district attorney, what's his name there, the PBA there, Wriggler, they have a problem with it. I think it's something that's definitely needed in the community. There is no relationship between civilians and the police officers here. When there's grievances, who do they go to? Maybe I made a mistake by me being on the grievance committee. I would love to. It's not about me being on that committee. Maybe we could give it to Doug Solomon. Maybe we can give it to Carmen. But we do need something where if there is an issue in the village, someone should be able to come to someone and address the issue. This village is not just about just locking up everyone and putting felonies on them and misdemeanors, and we just have everyone locked up in their $95 million prison that they're looking to build here. I think there's better avenues where we can kind of prevent the people going to prisons. I mean, crime fits where it belongs, but I mean, it's getting a little ridiculous. I mean, Doug Solomon was a chief here. When me and Doug used to sit here, and we'd have some very serious complaints in this village, and I think sometimes it was good that they had someone to go with, but at least air out your grievance. Without someone airing out a grievance and their problems, you might get some serious results from people. There should be a grievance system in this village somehow, and they do come with serious issues. So what do?
You have a human rights commission acting.
I have privy to look at anyone in this village and what these police officers are doing, and they know that for a fact. I wouldn't want to care what they're doing. That's not my job to see what they're doing. But it is my job, as far as being representing the village as a mayor. When people have a problem, they should be able to come to the mayor or someone, not just necessarily me, someone in this village to say there's some issues here and it should be addressed. Even if it's, maybe we should reword it. Maybe it doesn't have to be commission. I know that's a scary word to law enforcement, commission. It's not to micromanage the DA and the PBA. It has nothing to do with that. It's just that we want complaints to go not unanswered. That's all it is. And people.
Nothing more than a naked power grab with its intent to wrest control of this police department from the police professionals that are hired to run it. I would point to the ex-chief of police here in Monticello, Doug Sullivan, who left shortly after the police commission was formed.
You felt that it was not important, and why didn't you come in like you're involved with everything else in this village, what we do here? Why didn't you come in and try to amend it and says, Gordon, you know something, why don't we do it this way? You have never came, you never talked to Preston Felton, you never did anything. You were just downright saying these guys want control of the police department.
This was shoved
You were the
down,
wrong color.
They were shoved down. This police commission was shoved down that chief's throat and your acting chief's throat. They weren't concerned. They weren't asked. Was Doug Solomon consulted about the police commission? Was Lieutenant Johnstone? Was the PBA consulted? Because I remember I was at the meeting and I was very quiet at that meeting. I didn't say a word. I didn't say a word. I watched.
Give them a commission. There's very few people in this community that's going to sit here and say we need a commission. Very few, especially when it comes to minorities, because they're afraid that they're going to be attacked by getting involved with something. So they put their hands up and says, I'm not getting involved. I'm not talking to Jim Farrell. Jim Farrell wants to put your ass in jail. So how do you think they feel, Jim? If you put the mayor, you put everybody of color in this jail, in this place.
Accountable for the criminal act.
You just don't want it because you don't want no color in this village.
Exactly.
Pushing every black person in this community out the door.
That's the bottom line.
Look at all the workers we had here. You chased them out.
Mayor, can I say one thing?
Yes, you could say something.
You're embarrassing her.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I got constituents here too, buddy. So you believe me that.
You're embarrassing the position.
No,
The
no.
best thing for you, excuse me, the best thing for you to do, resign and go on with your life.
You're mad because you need to retire and get out of that back room. Get out of that back room. You spent 25 years doing nothing. And then I ask you to get out the back and patrol, and you don't even want to patrol. Because you want to sit in the back playing with computers. And we're paying a computer doctor $30,000 to do computers, and now you say you do them. That's why we don't have no money in the village. Everyone's afraid to say no to the police department. I think it's a darn shame.